Is it just me, or does it feel like that there is something every month now that we need to celebrate? And does that stress you out a little bit, like especially if it's like another class party or something that your kids need to provide or you need to do? Well, Valentine's Day is coming up. And let's not get stressed about it. Let's make something fun, things that we can do with our children that could perhaps be gifts. Let's make a fun little love catcher. Thank you so much for watching this Learning Life video. It is one of my favorite little kinds. It's a craft day because I love craft. Do you? Do you know somebody who loves craft? Share these videos because what I want to do is just give you some simple, easy, fun things that you can do with your family. Now, growing up, Valentine's Day wasn't something that I really did. It's not really celebrated in Australia the way that it is here. I remember as a teenager doing some fun little secret admirer stuff with friends, but that was more as a joke, not because we're in a relationship. And then I come here and it's huge, and families are doing special things for breakfast, and children are having to take Valentines for everybody in their class. I'm like, oh my goodness, okay, Valentine's Day is a big thing. We don't really do it until now Daniel Tiger, and he talks about Love Day. My girls love love. We talk about love a lot, and they love Happy Loves Day. That is something that I can get behind. Celebrating love, celebrating a love day, because actually the history of St. Valentine is a little gruesome. But anyhow, we can still have fun, whether it's Valentine's Day or Love Day, and we can make something that is fun that we can hang. We can catch some love. Now, these are ones that I have made with my girls, just from things that I've had around the house, because yes, I love crafts. I sew, I weave, and people are often just giving me things, so I often look for things that we have. If not, it's inexpensive to get this stuff. What you are going to need are some of these fuzzy sticks, chenille stems, pipe cleaners, as I grew up calling them. I like to use 4 of them, at a time. You will also need some curling ribbon. I had other ribbons, some different colored yarn, and anything that you might like to put onto this love catcher. So we're going to take our 4 stems, 2 in each hand, and we're just going to twist it together. One end and twist together at the end. Now, I've tried it with 2 of these, just 2 instead of 4, and it's not as sturdy, it's not as strong. For older children, you could use craft wire, that heavy-duty wire, even wrap things around it, make it a little bit more advanced. So I've just taken the 4 and I've twisted them at either end. And now I'm going to try and mold and shape that heart. It takes a little bit of trial and error to sort of work it out. It doesn't need to be perfect. Our crafts never have to be perfect. It's about having fun and making memories. So we've got our heart. Now, this is where we're going to wrap it around a bit with some different yarn or wool. Now, I'm fortunate in the fact that I have, can you tell my girls have been into this? Yarn that changes color as it goes along. So either this one or this one. So as you wrap around, if you don't have that, you can just use one color, or you could use some different lengths of different, just one color sort of yarns. I really like this one. It's fuzzy and it's got bits in it. So that's what I'm going to use today. So I've cut off a length and I'm just going to start by tying it at one point around the heart. Guess what? It doesn't matter where you knot it because it is entirely up to you and there is no perfect way to make one of these. So I've just knotted it. And now I am just going to crisscross it and wrap it around as I go. You do want to sort of wrap it through to pull it a little bit to help keep some of the tightness and the tension. You don't want to pull too much. Again, I just look and I just do. I'm not really one of these people that goes, oh, I'm going to plan it out beforehand. So many of our crafts are like that, but I enjoy it. So I'm going to come around. Oh, I'm just going to go up here. And you just want to crisscross. This is really what we want to do. We can just crisscross to overlap to create that little net that can catch, because that is the whole point of this. We want our love catcher. So I'm just going to stem it through, pull it through, look here and there, make my heart shape again, and I'm just going to finish it off over here. So I'm going to do that, knot it off, and just cut off the end. So we have our heart with the crisscross sort of thing. I'm just going to tweak it now just a little bit. We've got our shape. We've got our net. Well, let's add the fancy things at the bottom. So I am going to use some curling ribbon. What I like to do is take a length and just fold it in half and then use that loop. We just pull it through and loop. And you do want to pull it a little bit tighter. Ooh, some ribbon, some nice peach. And again, you can make these any colors that you like. It doesn't have to be the traditional red and pink that we sort of think about, like with Valentine's Day. But, you know, if you have little girls who are purists about love and stuff like this, then yes, red and pink is the way to go. But I'm all about color. I love color. Oh, sequins. Again, I'm just folding in half, looping around and pulling through, and then just tightening it. Then rejiggering my heart just a little bit. So I pulled some through. I just tend to look and go, do I want any more? Yes, I want one silver because I can. My last one. So I've pulled it through. Rejiggered. What do? We need to be able to hang this. So for this, I just have a length of some red curling ribbon. Again, could be anything that you want to use. And I'm going to tie a knot at one point at the top of the heart. I like to do it on either side because if you do it in the middle, it can get a little bit wonky as you're trying to hang it. And the only thing we want around here is a wonky donkey. So we have this. I look at this, I'm like, oh, my curling ribbon. I'm all about sort of tweaking at the bottom. I'm just going to get my scissors and run through and make a little bit of a curl. And so here we have something that is simple, something that is easy, something that I'm going to have to reshape a bit, but that's okay. A fun little love catcher to celebrate Love's Day. Love Day, whatever we want to call it. Valentine's Day, Love Day. Let's just celebrate it. Let's love love. So thank you for watching this video and joining along as I have made this little love catcher. If you are enjoying these videos, maybe you could consider partnering with us as being a champion through Patreon, which would be exciting as we can bring more videos, more crafts, more fun, more education to you. And I hope that you all have a very happy Love Day.